Gonna be mayhem, I told you. Fucking like a book.
Yeah.
Blankets on the tires as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
So the plan is we will get at least 10-minute warning before we have the restart. So if you want to jump
Okay,
out.
but where's the blankets?
Yeah.
You're allowed to put it on then. Stop saying that you put it. Let's put them on. Found them, put them on.
Let's try now. Hey, I think I got it. Just in time. It's gonna be mayhem. Like a book.
Yeah.
Might have had a power out over the night or something. I'd have to ask somebody about that has more information than I do. But I'm still in control. I got this big sucker out here. Woo. This is the big rig. You can never take away the power of my soul.
So currently all marshal posts are not reporting rain.
The marshals must be having a beer then.
So hopefully the capture card works. But to find out. Keep this mouse handy, I might need it. Oh, yeah. This is a much bigger seat, so that's good. The capture card's not working. Obviously. There we go. Do we have sound? Okay, we should have sound. We have sound. Did it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Notice how we didn't panic there? Because, you know, why panic? Not worth it. So, yeah, here it is. Yeah, oh wait, I need this one. The suggestion box. I was in a hosted session the other day, and this guy was telling me, yeah, it keeps on missing gears. I'm like, yep, that's what they do. I think it's designed like that on purpose to try and give you that added like layer of realism. You know what I said? I said, you know, the best thing you do if you're like just doing it on PC and stuff like that and it doesn't matter to you, just get the Thrustmaster. I think it comes with the USB, you know, standalone option, like out of the gate. It mounts better too, I think, because it's got like you just mount it to whatever you want, to ever, however. Oh, and it's gated too, so like legit gate, so you can't miss those things for nothing. Not bad. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mayhem. Told you. Fucking like a book.
Did I say I'm gonna be back in a minute? This is gonna be a minute? Yeah, I probably did. Hi. I'm back. How are you? Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, night, moon, base, time, whatever it is that you do. I'm back. Let's see here. Make sure I got everything going on here. Oh, I got a wrench in my pocket. That happens. So I did the video yesterday for my new shifter. I gotta go and I tried to do the AI edit on whatchamacallit, YouTube, and you know, maybe I'll try and do it again to like do an intro or something like that. But like, I don't know, man. I don't want it to be too complicated or like, you know, overly flashy, because then people would expect that shit for me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. I like being guerrilla. You know, I like being where I'm at for that kind of stuff right now. Yeah, we're having 2.4 issues here today.
He's not too clever, this guy.
Where's my gloves? Or gloves. Any gloves would be sufficient. I'm gonna do shorties again because I got this big sweater on. Oh, we got new shirts yesterday. I saw this dude that I raced against in IMSA wearing one, and then I looked him up, and I got one for my daughter because he's really into that, and then I got one for me too because I like it. I like the character. It's a Disney character shirt from was it, I think, Phineas and Ferb or something like that. Anyway, so today I said I was gonna do manual transmission only, so I got the suggestion box rig lit up here. Yeah, that sounds nice. I gotta do some of that too. I have to do some of that too, man. I always have gentle gardening to do. I kind of like am over it, but whatever. I don't really worry about the weeds or the dandelions anymore because they're green too, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's hard to grow stuff these days, at least without any water. I have an elaborate sprinkler system, but I refuse to use it because it's just a problem year after year. Right. So we'll start at the bottom here. And we're gonna do cars I've owned. Only cars I've owned today. So today, the first car, I wanted this, but I ended up with, where is it? Where is it? Did I pass it already? I'm bad at looking for cars. Maybe it's because they're all like super high power. I can't use this car, I don't think. Should be able to. Oh, it's date acquired. I'm like, duh. Date acquired is not the way to find cars, man. Sort. Performance points or last views is the way to find the cars, because last views you find your favorites. Performance points you at least have some type of order in the chaos. There it is. So this is the first car after this is the first used or new car I ever had. It was basically like Jenny's first new car too that we like picked out together. Because I think we kind of picked this out together, or I picked it out. I don't know. I saw it on Top Gear, and like out of all the hot hatches that we drove, I thought this was the best. The problem Volkswagen had is they had a huge gap. Do you know what I mean? They totally like Corvette versus Camaro, the GTI versus the GLI. And to be honest, I didn't like either of them. I didn't like either of them. So, oh, this is Laguna Seca too. This is gonna be nice. Nice. See everything okay? Everything looks good, right? My feet are really big here. They're not so big over there anymore. I changed that. I think it's a third gear start. like giving birth to a Fiat 500. Going the gear that I tell you to. This is not suggestions. I tell you gear, you go. I was gonna buy a couple of those. I'll tell you about it in the next race. Whoa! Touch of the handbrake. Gotta do gears, man. Wolf Girl doesn't remember, but she rode in this car actually. She's a baby. Wish they would send an assassin in this lobby. Go! Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't think I have brakes on this car. That's accurate, though, to real life, the way that car brakes, or this car brakes, because we got a technical bulletin from the manufacturer at the time. It was Fiat and Chrysler. Yes, Fiat, like Ferrari. And they said that it will tip over on heavy braking. Kind of dope. I would encourage it. So the only mod I did to mine, I had the 17-inch wheel package. 2013 was the model year. I had the short throw shifter. So yeah, the short throw shifter was just a little piece that you put on in between like the linkage. It just limited it a little bit. So like you took a piece out, you put a piece in, and it totally made it a lot nicer to get it from year to year. We actually kept it when we got rid of the car because the car got bought back by the manufacturer because the body was defective. What had happened was the carriers for those cars, the truckers, didn't really know where to hook them up, or like the chains weren't long enough. Who knows? For whatever reason, they would put them in the drip holes instead of the load points or whatever, the slots. So they would put them in the round circles with like a J hook or something. So what ended up happening is the floors would bow out. So my car would like dog track like an old like 70s like Nova with bad rear end and stuff like that, rear end bushings. I mean, we needed to get rid of that car because we had a child and there was no way we were running a kid around in that car. So it was actually kind of a gift in disguise because we were able to get that car bought back by the manufacturer. This is exactly what it looked like. And we ended up, well, not necessarily bought back. They gave us an insurance like replacement check, I guess. So we would only be able to purchase another Chrysler product. car under their umbrella with, you know, with like a credit. It's kind of like whatever. So I got a really dope minivan. Whoa. Minivans are cool. They don't make station wagons anymore in the United States. So you have to get a minivan or an SUV. SUVs are stupid. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. SUVs are dumb. I mean, I guess, you know, if you need it, I don't know. We don't need it. Some people think they need it, but like, I don't think it's necessary. If you got a boat to tow or something like that, or a trailer, you probably need it. I'm gonna miss my car. They released a bunch of new colors for it too this week. Some really overtly like European like colors, like BMW colors, but like on Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. I think they're only available on Performance, so they're like, you know, one-off colors. They were the colors that they offered on the Model X and S limited edition, actually. So I was kind of pissed if I got, you know, double tapped, you know, for some of like the acquisition fees for that last model that they were offering. Now that they're offering the same colors in the cheaper cars. So yeah, I would have I'd have conversations with the manufacturer about this car. They would give me a hard time. Just like, listen, the car's damaged. I'm telling you, it runs weird. They tried saying it was my fault and this, that, and the other thing. Like, there was damage to the car done after the dealership. I'm like, no. It's this car, and it's like, you know, one out of every, you know, 3 cars I walk by on the dealership that I get this from. And if that's the case, that means it's, you know, probably a greater problem than you think, buddy. And he says, I'm not your buddy, guy. And then it goes on and on and on, you know. But it was a fun car. It was an interesting, you know, it was a good time to have it. We lived in a good place to have a car like this. So it was able to get a little fun out of it, enjoy it, hang out with it in the garage. That's the most fun of having a car like this, to hang out with it in the garage. When we were living in Berkeley, we had, you know, a 2-car garage in the back, and it wasn't heated, but that didn't bother me because I would just be out there anyway, because like the company was really stellar. 76 Datsun 280Z and a 79 Trans Am. So can't go wrong with that kind of company sometimes. I would be, you know, doing restoration work on my Datsun all the time, like trying to like, well, I guess you could say restoration work, or you could say trying to keep it running. Depends on who you ask, I guess. Hey, I'm 100% again. That's unfortunate. All right, 3 laps, no limits. It's got to be Japanese. So mine was actually silver. And I had a really trick exhaust on it, and it was awesome. The only problem with my model is it was the first year for the Bosch fuel injection rail system, or fuel rail injection system. And it was from California, so it was kind of restricted, and it probably could have done a lot better. And I talked to a lot of people about it too, because I like was a member of some like weird car club and stuff like that back then. A lot of, you know, interesting things. But anyway, you know, you do better with the dual carburetor setup on these. Or you could do like a modern fuel injection system, like direct injection system, as opposed to like the convoluted Bosch fuel rail, you know, built for California emissions in the mid-70s. Wah, wah, wah. Major failure, dude. Major failure. Once again, it still was a cool car. It was fun to hang out with in the garage. All right, I didn't even look at the mileage because I know we're not even close yet. 4.8 miles. All right, next one, go. Third gear start, I think, right? Inside. So much for my oil pan. I just destroyed it going over that curb. Mine did not have a wooden steering wheel, but it had a really bitchin' wooden ear knob. It sounded a lot like this. Oh, shrinking gets you. I don't care if there's a fifth gear, I'm not going for it. This is how I used to drive mine. Just had a much bigger steering wheel than this. I used to live, didn't drive it all over the place. I had to sell it because I didn't live anywhere near it at the time. It was best to get the money for it before somebody just decided to take it from me. Eminent domain it or something. Get a salvage title. Just take it for storage. Porsche, kind of hanging out like that. Mine didn't have any goofy stuff. I didn't have the rubber spoiler. I didn't have the European bumpers, the heavy, the mirrors. It was a straight up California car. Bought it in Seattle, Washington, and I drove it across country home, and it was, pretty good, fun experience. Don't have a single picture of that car or a picture of me near it, which is kind of a disappointing thing, but I remember it in my mind, like one of those things you'll never forget. Paul Newman raced him. It wasn't my first choice Datsun, though. My first choice Datsun was 5-ton sedan, little sedan. Can't find one. Got a ride in one. We got our first dog in Ohio from some dude. His name was Lanny something, whatever his last name. I have his email probably somewhere. But anyway, he's a car club guy in mid-Ohio area. But he had this really intense, race converted with a modern, 2-liter Datsun engine with a dual carburetor setup. High pressure fuel system. It was a race car. It wasn't a street car. I don't remember if it had a passenger seat or not. I think it had a passenger seat. Chance meeting at the auto parts store, trying to, drum up funds to, rescue this dog that we were holding hostage. So I didn't have this shotgun style exhaust, either the dual barrel. I had a big 2-inch or something like that. 2.5-inch from the manifold, or from the manifold back. No cats. It was really neat sounding car. Nissan built their performance cars out of the truck parts bin. So this basically is just a new stamping for the drivetrain from their light trucks. So it's super torquey, and it's got a lot of corner speed because of the independent rear suspension. It is an intense, road car, almost roadster style thing. It's a really good car. There was never a lot of them around too, so when you have one, you feel like you're in something special too. It's not like pulling up to a car show with a bunch of, Corvettes and stuff like that, Camaros and regular type stuff. These cars were made with, thinner steel and, in the elements here, they were kind of a little more rare, in this part of the world. West Coast, though, there's a ton of them. Southwest, there's a ton of them. They were affordable, you know what I mean? They were good on gas and a lot of performance. They were popular back then, too. Camel GT series, they were ran, the GT, GTO. What else? All over the place. This car was just everywhere. It was like an early Miata. could say Mazda, you know, like copied formulas from Nissan and Datsun, or vice versa, because Mazda still had some cool cars, but I don't, you know, they didn't really have a bunch of. We had like one or two. Was it the R3 or something like that? Little sedan that they used to race in touring cars. Yeah, I forget what that thing is. R3 or something. A really small rotary small displacement rotary engine. They rev high though. Rotary concept vintage car they have in this game. That thing revs forever.
Okay.
All right, 13 miles. One more. Last one, best one. Five laps. Oh man. 700. I don't think the Firebird is 700. I don't think I can do that one. Where's the Firebird? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the Firebird is 680. Hang on now. I might not be able to do this. I might have to do that Corvette like I like. Racing soft. Why that would be. Sport suspension, yeah, buddy. F, let's go. So what? I'd rather be accurate to what I said I was going to do than audible because of 15 performance points. So I get beat by that stupid Corvette that's got 800 performance points. That Corvette that they put Serrano in, the way that thing rockets through the field, that thing has got 1,200 horsepower. Guaranteed. Yeah. Mothers. Bastards. All right. Third gear start. Oh! She bites you. Yeah, I was gonna do that car. Whoa! Sports suspension is not doing it. What a day. Oh! Touched me, man. Don't touch me. I like that paint job right there. That's some Hot Wheels car shit right there. So I remember driving this car. My brother did not want me driving this car. It was his car, but I used to do it anyway. I was mostly trustworthy. I never crashed it. Uh-oh, we're gonna touch. Glide right over those curves. Whoa, not the grass though. Grass is your ASS. This thing sounds awesome. On my YouTube channel, you can hear the, or did I? I'm not sure if I did it or not, but I had the one of the prototype chargers over here, Charger EV. My friend's wife works for Chrysler and had one for a while. Spent more time in service than they did in their driveway, unfortunately. I wanted to desperately to get it over here to see if it would charge on my charger. Because my charger's supposed to charge everything. We don't know if it'll charge the Rivian yet. We can only hope. It probably will. It says it's going to come with the NACS duct, whatever, North American Standard, Charging Standard, or whatever, Max. Not exactly like the NASCAR, but cool. All right, here come the money spots. Ooh, look at that block. That's nasty. Camaro doing Camaro things to the Mustang. Get me in here. Get in there, Lewis. Get in there, Lewis Reynolds. Show him your mustache. Offer him a ride. No, I didn't miss a shift. I figured I'd just hit the end and get ready to go for the next 2 laps here against this Viper. That ain't gonna be easy, I don't think. I'm gonna do stuff like that. I don't know what it is about these cars that I'm driving, but I've noticed that I haven't really missed a lot of shifts. ate it. Whoa, almost ate it again. Donut shrink me gypsy. You have to go one more time. Whoa. There's a shift. Money shift. I didn't need to be in here there actually till the corner. What? Get up on that edge, big boy. Yeah. Can't believe it gave me that shift. They got something weird happening near these curbs. I don't know what it is, but there's like a loss of grip sometimes. It's probably due to the car being stupid and not having tune or nothing like that. Sports setup, you know, suspension, like that kind of nonsense. But it just feels like when I get near a curb like that, it kind of want to dips in a little extra than more than it should. Maybe the tire grabs or something. And we park it. Stalled it. Spoke too soon. Wow, I lost a 10-second gap there. Hit that wall so hard. Wow. Still an awesome car. Still a fun ride. A 2077. Yeah, suspension just kind of like folded over. It was like, especially at the end. Like, I don't have any traction control on, really. Like, that much. Tiny little bit. Mileage, boom. Oh, it's only 5,000 credits this time? Shit. Well, I'm glad I got it out of the way, because, you know, now I can do other stuff. What a great car. This reminds me of the one on YouTube that they kind of like made into like a Formula D car or whatever. It's basically just a, body panels on a project. Oh, I got run off the road by the Corvette. Go figure. I still want to drive the two cars I bought yesterday, and I'm gonna, because I have plenty of time still, I think. Oh yeah, I'm gonna, for sure. What I think I need to do is I think I need to take this wheel and I need to swap it out with the vintage wheel. Because I can use the vintage wheel over here and that's fine. And but the problem is I don't have any button controls on it. I have like, what is it, 9 buttons on it and they barely work anything. So kind of one of those things that's why I don't really use it ever. Oh, I use it when I can get project cars working. I use it, and I haven't been able to get project cars working lately, so I haven't been using it. Well, that's too bad. Why did they do this to us this weekend? I mean, I guess I need the money more than I need, like, getting low rewards for a high reward ticket, right? Getting this camera stuff ready and I'm cycling the batteries a little bit because I want to go to the go-kart track here pretty soon. I want to go to Sky Track and I want to go to what's that place? The electric place is supposed to be all new. That's the place that I really want to go to. I'd like to do some I don't think you can really put this camera necessarily on an RC car. I don't think it's appropriate size and weight. However, if somebody wants to, I'm willing to try. Like some of those cars, you could probably tune them up a little bit. Like my car, like I know for sure I can put that thing on there and it would be no problem. My electric short course trucks, because they're basically 8 scales and they have more power than I know what to do with. So a couple of twists on the preload and it's no problem. My super monster truck, no worries, man. Yeah, it's the same color too. We had gold bird on the car. I think there was something I did to the car, I think because of, I'm not sure if this came with bird on it or because of the wide body kit, it took the graphic off. Because like some of the cars, when you stretch the wide body, it takes the graphics off, like the big Super B. I don't appreciate that. suppose I could put the graphic back on there. I know how to do it, but I don't want to. I know they've made it easier than ever to do graphics on this game. Kind of, you know, makes my brother disappointed because I would never want to learn how to do the cars for iRacing, but it's so much harder to do them on iRacing than it is to do them here. It's so easy to do cars here. So easy. Man, I was making it look so good right up there until the very last corner, huh? Whoa. Sport suspension blues, man. No bueno move getting that sport suspension. I think someone told me that once. All right, so we built up 10 seconds at this point. This one and one more, I think. Meaning cross the line and then cross the line again. I don't think it's, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know what I can tell. Yeah, it's one more lap. This is the final lap. Where should I drive my old cars? Here? Daytona? Goodwood? I usually take all that crap to Goodwood just because. It's like really one of the few places you see one of those cars, like a real one, drive. Dude, I was totally cruising, short shifting, braking early, posting. Then I missed the shift. Nice. Thank you for that, Gran Turismo production crew. I appreciate that. I was clean race up to this point. There we go. What happened? Oh. Oof. It's smoking. Ah, it's smoking. Yeah. That was good. I made it smoke. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, it didn't show it. Good for you, Gran Turismo. Don't show my I don't even know what to call that. That was bad. That was bad. So man, I totally didn't even pay attention to the 500,000. I could have just stood out of that one. I can't stay out of it though, I guess. It's not a thing. Yeah, I did the circuit experience for this. Oh, should I do them at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve? Where should I do these cars? Willow Springs. Do them at Willow Springs, Laguna Seca. Let's do Laguna Seca, yeah? Circuit experience. Yeah, I did it. Yes. So we're gonna drive our $40 million worth of cars. So that equates to, well, 40 million in-game credits. So if you were in a pinch, you didn't have any credits in your account, and you needed to like buy PlayStation credits to get these cars, they would be $200. It's what is it, $20 per 5 million, right? Isn't that correct? Isn't that how it breaks down in the in-store credits? I guess it's different per region how that works. But yeah, so it's $20 gets you 5 million credits, and so it's 20 million. So yeah. So it's 80 times 2, so 160 bucks worth of cars. Sounds like a plan. Which one should I do first? I guess we'll do the Ferrari first. It's a Ferrari. Do you like a Ferraris? Is this a 4-speed or a 5-speed? I believe it's a 4-speed. So we'll just do a couple of laps here and see what it feels like. Comes on Racing Hearts. I've never driven this car, I just bought it. Whoa! Let that be a lesson to you kids. Get it done before the corner. Don't do it in the corner. Loads up the steering wheel a lot there. Kind of cool. I don't think the steering wheel's broken, but I wouldn't trust it up against that new iRacing algorithm, not algorithm, but 360 hertz nonsense. I don't know what Tim does. I don't think he does, because you have to go in there and internally turn that on. If it's on, your wheelbase is gonna, you know, compensate for you. Curb. Almost cashed it in right there. That's good. That's worth it. That's a fun car, I guess. 30.333 for the P330. Go figure, right? That big old head sticking out of that greenhouse. So now I just hope that other car isn't in the thing now. The Shelby, is that 20 or 12 million? I have all three vintage prototypes now. I have the Jaguar, I have this one, I have the Porsche now. What else is there? There's not much else. I wish they'd bring one of the Lola Porsches in here. The Can-Am ones, the North American Can-Am cars. Ow, that's my knee. Shit. That hurt. This is a hurt thing. What do you think? Did I throw down a ripper or what? Did I throw down a ripper or a moo-moo? I thought it was good. It felt good. I can't wait to try the Porsche now. Yeah. Oh yeah, that looked good. Made me want to take some pictures. Nice. Whoa, a little bit of dirt. Almost cashed it out. There's a lot of really good details in that car right there. Like when you see it run around and stuff like that. I appreciate that. Oh, it's the fastest time too. Holy shit. How did that happen? All right. Here goes nothing. Time for the Widowmaker. Pray for me. I've never driven this car in the dry. Oh yeah, we want to be in first gear. This car's got a different vibe to it altogether than that other one. This car has way more of a I'm gonna kill you vibe. Once you get on the boost, it lifts up the front end really hard. Got great brakes. Also on racing hards. Whoa! I didn't hit anything. Whew. I thought I had something there until I didn't. Car shut off. How do you restart the car? Any takers? Gotta be kidding me. I love this game sometimes, but then I hate it. Yep, you gotta use the clutch. Uh-oh. I might crash this car again. Do what? Dip the clutch? What do you mean, dip the clutch? Don't hit it as much? It's got a weird gear sound here. Just gonna get ready here to reset. This is gonna be the lap. I'm gonna do a 29. This thing's got such fat rear tires and you can feel them like, you know, grab. All right, let's go. shit. All right, hold on a second here. Cocksucking. I'm having trouble here. The ghost didn't go away that time. Not that that's why I just parked the car. All right, I'm doing a 29. I think this car is a 29 all day long. Is this a clutch up, but not down? Gotta wait till the car turns before you get on the gas. Nope, we don't want to do that next time. This car is a lot harder to drive. This car has like a different animal. This is a car is a different thing altogether. How do I turn the map? Hold on a second here. All right, no ghost now. Ghost of you is not my friend. You know what I mean? It has its place. But not here. Oh, no. All right, I got it this time. That's nice right there. I should be 2-foot braking this thing, or driving. Here we go. Big run. No stupid ghost. That's gonna cost. I am not Bruce Canapé. I stole a cat again. There we go. Fuck. Dude, this car is evil. I love it. This might be my new favorite thing to do. All right, here we go. Money lap. Last one. I did it again! I'm gonna get this. It's full of gravel. Here we go. I hate it when it does that. Got light. I'm going for it. Regain. I need louder gear sounds. Learned that one from Key. Woo! I'm gonna park the car now. I'm gonna park the car now. Because that's enough. That thing is out there to destroy your ability to depend on what a rear end is going to do for you. It's a spool, and it's got a lot of boost. As soon as it hits the boost, it's kind of like front wheels up and like hope you're pointed and there's nothing coming at you. Because as soon as you get off, you know what I mean? It kind of like bounces the front end a little bit. It's like kind of nuts. It's good though. It's fun. Took me forever. Oh, and there's more time on the board too. There's another 10th in there. Yeah. Oh, I gotta be done. Good for me. Just looking at that thing scares me a little bit. You're like in there looking at the suspension bits, dude, going up and down. You can probably see the wear bars and the tires through those slats. Try really hard. Under braking. They're bias ply, like treaded tires, so when the lines go away, the rear end will play. It's got rear tire offset like the Tesla Model Y. Oh yeah, there's the first crash. This is me trying to figure out how to start the car. Not working. Taking a minute here. Trying to cause a force of yellow. We're onto the stupid heart monitor. I don't feel like I'm running 136. Just me thinking about what I've done. Doing it again. Oh, I hit it that time. It's all right though. That's it's a tougher vintage car nose. Can take it. Wow, it's just a different car than the other one. Can you imagine if IMSA or like WEC had a different like rules package like they did in these series? Nobody, no factory team or factory manufacturer, like no manufacturer wants to play that game. They're looking for the smallest gaps and margins and stuff like that in the tightest regulations because that's where their style of engineering is best. Metering technology year over year to try and, sell more cars. Yuck, right? Look at all that gravel. Oh, yuck. That's the way iRacing gravel used to look. It's gotten much better. Trailer lights. See? 70, 69, I had it wrong. My heart monitor was like improperly reading. That's more like it. So now I I gotta figure out where I left off yesterday for doing my video. I think I gotta add a couple of things. I gotta make a screenshot, like a thumbnail for whatever, because I can't rely on theirs. I was thinking about maybe doing a duplicate project edit or whatever for, whatchamacallit, like an intro, because you know, some people have intros, because like, what the GoPro Quick app will do in the auto edit, it typically will do a 51 to like 2-minute edit of like all the content that you add into the file. So I can do a separate one of that, and then make that my intro or whatever, and we'll just like cut and piece, put it over music, you know, bring in some audio and stuff like that, and then the rest of it is just kind of like, you know, the music, you know, the full video or whatever. It's like 12 minutes long, so it's good enough. I did both of the video or shifters together. I didn't really go in depth on either of them because like, you know what you're looking at. You just want to see if it's like legit. Because like a lot of times, like the problem is in the beginning, like you sold something really crazy. Like I got sold stuff from Grid a couple of times that I thought was going to be amazing because they say it's going to be amazing. And once you get it, it's just like, are you kidding? Made it look so amazing, and you know it was going to be so infallible. Like, you know, like the Grid wheel when I got it, like they didn't even have the software to run it. So like, you know, I'm not sure if I got one of the first ones of those or not, but I'm not sure how many people use it. Like I really only see like 1 or 2 people using it. Like open. I mean, I'm sure people own them. You know what I mean? But like I think they really kind of like, you know, they're not looking to like just openly sell these products, I guess. It's like it took literally like a year and a half for me to get this shifter over here. Just waiting, you know what I mean? And then doing the stupid like, you know, wait for, you know, notifying me or whatever. I got to take a couple of pictures of the boxes so I can, you know, add them to the screenshot and blow them up. So what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot of the opening section of the video where I say, "Welcome everybody," is all are welcome. And then I'll put my foot up and I'll show my shoes. Be like 2 shifters and a pair of Jordans or something like that. Who gives a shift? I do. I don't know. I got ideas. I just got to throw them out on the canvas and see what they look like. Like I said, I'm no Bruce Canapé. I can't tell you how to start a vintage Porsche, but I can give it a try on how to drive it. I have a few favorite cars that I like to drive, like in sim racing. Like I can't drive a couple of them right now because, like I was saying, the Project Cars doesn't work. Project Cars 2, I can't get it to start. I can't get it to fire with these wheelbases and these control boxes. I have to go back in there and figure it out, I guess. I don't know how I did it last time, but I did get it working one time. But the 917 in that game, one of my favorites. What else? All the vintage cars in that game, I think, are pretty good. Just because, like, they're there, you know what I mean? Like, well, they're available. I probably should get that RF2 thing or whatever one has all the vintage app mods. I don't know which one it is. My brother has, like, some of the mods for Assetto Corsa and stuff where you drive the old Corvettes and stuff. He says they're not really cool, you know, they're visually appealing, but some of the physics, you know what I mean, are not there because they're physics from other cars with just a different overlay, or, you know what I mean, it's not like... Empty box is what we like to say. Oh yeah, I did it again. It's a good thing I got those off-road tires on there. Tell you, it ain't bad to look at, though, that's for sure. Yeah, I tried to drive it the other day. Project cars. It might even be in there right now, I think. Probably is. Remember, Project Cars was the first kind of hardcore sim to the PlayStation 4. It beat PlayStation, I was going to say it beat Gran Turismo Sport. Gran Turismo Sport wasn't even that cool when it came out. No, it's in here. The disc is in here. It didn't work last time. Shit. Very disappointing. This will be it. Park it. Crashed it 4 times.
Yeah.
Wow. Who'da thought? Now, are you sure the Group C cars aren't faster than that? I would think a Group C car is faster than that. It took me 20 miles to get that. Whoops. Oopsie. Well then, what's in here? Why does it have a red dot? Is it just trying to remind me that there's stuff to do? Right, I knew this. Not interested. Not interested. Shit's crazy. I want nothing to do with that until I get rid of all the other ones. I need money though, because I'm low on the fundage. Hopefully I make 1 million credits today. That's not gonna happen though. I guarantee you. I'm gonna make 800,000 guaranteed. Because they got us a week. Oh, crap. Because they got us the weak sauce surprise today. Or this week. So I am just nailing it. See, we're already to 20 million already. We're not far from there. If I could win 3 million right now, that would be great. 500,000. Don't give me that stupid Mazda. Shit. You're missing a 0 on that. Thank you very much. Told you I needed 300. I needed 3 million. 300,000 would have been acceptable, but the 30,000 thing ain't working for me. So then, that's gonna be it. Sun is rising. The end is here. No more Gran Turismo until like next weekend, maybe. I know you're cheap for payouts, Gran Turismo. Stop that for me. Stop that for me. Because I need the credits, you see. There's all types of dumb cars I don't want to give you money for. Come on, man. Don't do us like that, Gran Turismo. Just like the First Lady says in her campaign for children, be better. Be better. Be better. Just like Melania says, be better. Ooh. I'm gonna try and park this thing. I'm gonna try and park it on camera. I usually don't have a good time doing that because this one's hard to drive on carpet because it's so heavy. They're all heavy. Like, you pretty much don't need a profile rig unless you like have motion. Pretty much, I think. Because like, I don't think like my other rig. Yeah, they're totally fun cars worth the money. That was so much fun driving that Porsche. You know, that's a driver's dream right there. Temperamental beast that, you know, you gotta tame. You know. Like the Pontiac Solstice on iRacing. I know you're dreaming of me. All these funky things. Woo! I just wish I could drive project cars too, so I could have, like, you know, the good comparison that, you know, I know is there. Oops. Have you ever driven project cars too? You're PlayStation 5 only, that's right. It's kind of hard to get a copy of the Project Cars 2 these days, because like I don't think you can buy it digitally anymore, and you basically have to have a disc copy and something to play it in. But that one, I think, out of all the PlayStation titles, that's just the best. You can just you can get so much. Yeah, you have to try it sometime or watch some videos. Watch some of the videos on my YouTube channel. There's a few of them in there or whatever. You get a vibe for it. I would do it more, to be honest with you. I would do it more than this if I could get it to work, because it's kind of, you know, it's more simulator than arcade simulator like Gran Turismo is. And, you know, I definitely recommend it. You have more control over everything, too. So you could actually, like, you know, Sophie tries to kill you all the time. You can actually program it to kill you or not kill you, and then have the adjustments in between. So, you know, like I said, it's hard. If you have a disc PS5, maybe try and see if you can find a disc copy, because I'm not sure if you can or not. But the PS5 I thought was supposed to play PS4 discs. But, you know, that is a myth, I think, that dates back to PS3s being able to do any discs. So, I don't know. Like I said, watch some of the videos or look it up or whatever. It is like, it's a bona fide, like, you know, sim in a sim space, you know what I'm saying, that you could play on PlayStation. And, you know, I used to love